I know I'm going to be putting this into a jack-o'-lantern on Halloween because with that flashing feature and the fact that it's so small and you can angle the light any way, I think it's pretty cool for that purpose too. Hello everyone and welcome to the table. So what we have for you today, this is a flashlight that was sent in to us by Wuben. So this is the G5. This light costs 20 bucks. Guys, this is really cool, and for the price, you can't go wrong. But I mean, we can go ahead and check out what this light does, but you can see how small it is, very pocket friendly. What Wuben was really trying to do here, I think, is just kind of personify the perfect everyday carry flashlight. I mean, I think one of the most common pictures you're going to see with the G5 is comparing it in size next to a little Zippo lighter, because you can see it's pretty much identical in size to your standard, Zippo. And so putting those side by side, again, which one would you rather have in your pocket? You know, so just to give you an idea, this is going to be easy to put in your pocket, take with you every day. It has a clip so you can carry it various number of ways, but it's super cool. So let's just check out what it does first off. So you can see that there's a head up here, swivels back and forth. So it goes both ways. So you can adjust this light to any direction that you really want it to go into. The bottom is magnetic here, so you can attach it to like anything made of steel. And of course, with that swiveling head, it really gives you a lot of options for adjusting the light and getting the light exactly where you want it to be. So that's really cool. And so that's the first thing you notice out of the package. We just have one simple switch right up here. So one switch powers it on. And of course that head swivels again. So pretty useful. If you hold down the button, it'll switch to a color mode. So you can see it's blue right now. And there's a little dial here on the side. So you can move the dial around and get different colors. So this thing is full RGB. So just as you swivel it, it cycles through all the different colors on the rainbow, so to speak. So that's really cool. You can really customize this to whatever color you're looking for if that's something that you're looking to do. So that's pretty cool. There also is a function if you double tap the button here. It goes to this flashing mode, so we can see that. When you're in the white mode, the little dial here just adjusts the brightness. So right now it's on a pretty high setting. And there we go. You can see it getting lower. And when it flashes like that, you know you're at the lowest possible light setting there. And you can, of course, go the opposite direction, get it as bright as you can go, and it flashes when it's at the brightest setting. So again, that's pretty cool. So once you turn that thing off, when it's in the off position, if you double tap it again, like that, we get this flashing mode. So you can see it's a flashing red and yellow. If you double tap it again, we get the red and blue, kind of like a police light there. And doing it one more time takes us to red and green. So again, pretty cool. A lot of variance in what you can do here. And I'm one, of course, these things always come with nice thick manuals that explain all the functions and all the things that it does. But I'm one, when I buy a new flashlight, I just want to play with it. I want to see if I can figure out how to make it do all of the settings. But it has a little protective door right here. And so if you're going to carry this thing in your pocket, if you keep the door shut, it locks the button. So there's no way you're going to accidentally turn it on in your pocket. As long as this door here is shut, you can open it and now the light will function. There's a little half stop right there so you can still protect the USB-C cover. And in this position, it will of course also turn on, but that far right there, it's locked and the light will not turn on. So that's pretty cool for pocket carry because you don't want to drain your battery while you're not realizing it. Or if it's in a purse or a bag, I think this is a very nice feature. Of course, it does charge by USB-C. It included a USB-C cord in the package, so this is an A to C cord they included. It also included a little lanyard. So we can see a little lanyard, Wuben logo on there, because there is a little provision for a lanyard carry option. So that's pretty cool. But when you're looking at carrying this light or even just putting it and mounting it on things, it's actually really cool because of course we have the magnet. You see the little magnet picture there, but we also have a pocket clip, and it's hard to even notice there's a clip on here. This piece right here, check it out. So it kind of swivels outward. It's on a spring. So this piece swivels outward. So spring-loaded clip, it swivels to either side of the light. So no matter how you're carrying it, you can pull out this clip, swivel the light whatever direction you want, and then you get the light that you need. So really cool. You could put this on a strap on a backpack. You can carry it straight up in a pocket, like on a vest or on your pants, and you can angle the light as you're moving around however you want it. So if you have like a tactical vest, you could totally swivel this on, clip it on, and then angle the light in whatever direction you need it. So it's a super well thought out little tool, you know. And so the light here, it does get pretty bright. According to the box, it's 400 lumens, which honestly for a light this size, it's about what you would expect. And I don't think you could expect more than 400 lumens out of this, because again, it's just such a small, compact piece. And I think they were just going for a lot of cool features here, and they really nailed it. Honestly, this is a really cool piece for 20 bucks. Come on now. So let's talk about the things that are kind of like a downside here. The pocket clip is kind of weird. I mean, it is very versatile, feels very solid, and it feels a little chintzy when it's in this like non-secured position. You know, it just feels kind of loosey. But the good thing is, once you clip it to something, it does start to feel very secure. But just the act of moving it around and the fact that it's on a moving pivot could be a potential weak point for the pocket clip. So there is that. Also, the sliding door here on the back, it's in the safe mode right now, but the detents to open and close it aren't super strong, so I could see it coming loose. So that's always an option, and that's something that could happen without your intention of doing so. The light does claim to be waterproof, but with this door here, if that's the only thing keeping water out of that USB-C, I wouldn't really trust to submerge this. I think they say it's a IP68 waterproof. I don't know. I wouldn't submerge this light. Splashes, sure. Rain, sure. I would not, however, take a dip in a pool with this in your pocket. I think it would get fried. So there is that. And of course, the fact that, you know, we do have the button here. You can hear it click, but it's not super clicky. You have to really make a concerted effort to make it happen. There we go. And I know the microphone's not going to pick up that clicking sound on camera, but you just got to be very careful with the clickiness of the button. So that's kind of something to think about. But these are all really minor gripes because, again, it's a $20 light. I mean, let me show you some other size comparisons here. Here's a Victorinox. This is a classic. So on keychains everywhere, Victorinox Classic there. Here we have an O-light. This is the i3E. Again, very common pocket or keychain flashlight there. We also have from O-light, this is the O-Clip Pro. So kind of a different class of light, but you can see the size comparison between the two. You know, the O-Clip, a lot thicker, but there you go. We have a Leatherman. This is a Leatherman Micra. Leatherman Micra right here, right in that same ballpark. And even, let's see what else we got. This is a Spyderco Ladybug. So the Ladybugs, of course, are very small pocket knives. And right next to the G5, oh, it's magnetic. Right next to the G5, you can see how it stacks up. So again, very pocket-friendly carry item, very lightweight. Let me pull out the scale, give you an idea of what it weighs here. So the G5 is coming in at 1.88 ounces. So yeah, less than 2 ounce carry. Very, very easy to put in your pocket. Forget you have it there, but it's always nice and convenient to have a very versatile flashlight with you all the time. And honestly, this is really cool just for the novelty factor of the colors, because I know I'm gonna be putting this into a jack-o'-lantern on Halloween, because with that flashing feature and the fact that it's so small and you can angle the light any way, I think it's pretty cool for that purpose too. But I think it's just, again, a great pocket carry option. And again, they sent this out. I imagine they sent these things out to everybody. A lot of videos on this thing out there. But for 20 bucks, why even question it, guys? Go buy it. It's really cool. Even if you can't find a use for it now, I guarantee at some point something like this would be very useful to have in your pocket, in your car glove box, just having on or around your person. So if you have any questions, drop a comment below. Would love to hear your thoughts on this Wuben G5. They really did think it out. It's pretty well made, in my opinion. But I'll see y'all later. Tell me what you think.